28th in Paris. It was indeed a thrilling round of 16 featuring fantastic goals and memorable moments. Atletico de Madrid produced an impressive 1-0 win at Manchester United, courtesy of a great goal from Renan Lodi to advance. Last year's beaten finalists, Manchester City, remain in excellent form with a 5-0 aggregate victory against Sporting Clube de Portugal. Meanwhile, the 2020 winners Bayern Munich also look imperious in form as they brushed aside Salzburg 8-2 on both legs. Wednesday saw Villarreal produced an impressive 3-0 win in Turin as Unai Emery's side ousted Juventus 4-1 on aggregate, while defending champions Chelsea were too good for Lille as they also moved through to the quarter-finals. Let's take this opportunity to take a look back at some of the best moments from the last round and also take a look at the venue where this year's final will be played. Plenty of action so far, more to come in this competition. Now everybody's eagerly awaiting the result of today's draw, so let's get on with it. It is my pleasure to welcome on stage UEFA's Deputy General Secretary, Giorgio Marchetti.
Thank you, Pedro, and good afternoon to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. It is a real pleasure to welcome you, the clubs, back to Nyon in person for today's draws. The pandemic kept us apart for a very long time. For this reason, we are even more delighted than ever to have you back. The thoughts of everyone at UEFA and in the European football community continue to be with the people of Ukraine. And I take this opportunity to echo the message that we have all seen around our matches the last couple of weeks. A message of a single word that expresses the only thing we all want now: peace, mir. The round of 16 showed us just why the UEFA Champions League remains the world's greatest club competition. There was drama, emotion, passion, not to mention an exceptional level of quality and skill on display. We are now down to the final 8 teams who are looking to book their place in May's final at the Stade de France. This great stadium will have the opportunity to host the most important match in European club football for the first time since 2006. But it was the theatre of Euro 2016. And with today's draw, we are opening the road that will take 2 teams to one of the world's finest cities to try and put their hands on the silverware all European fans long for. To help us out with the job today, we have a player who knows a couple of things of what it is like to play at the Stade de France.
And ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to former French international Michael Sylvestre. Michael, bonjour, bienvenue.
Merci.
Let's do this in English. A pleasure to have you here. And I have to go back to your days as a player, because when you get to this stage of the competition, the best club competition on the planet, what are players thinking, drawing upon your playing days and winning it and reaching the quarterfinals on various occasions? How are the players feeling right now?
I don't think you reflect so much on what happened. You're so much excited about what's coming up. You're going to be playing against the top teams. Some of the performances were greatness, individually or collectively. And yeah, the excitement is growing and growing.
So let me ask you about those performances. Who has impressed you the most so far?
It's hard to single out a team, also because none of my former teams are present. So I would say good luck to Benfica and Villarreal, because what they've done so far, you know, they had to beat top teams, the big guns, the ones that are supposed to be there. And now they've got a good shot at trying to upset some of them.
And I also wanted to get some insight on the Stade de France, the venue for the final. Of course, you know it so well. What can we expect as far as atmosphere, conditions, infrastructure?
Well, it's a beautiful stadium. Obviously, the first major trophy was won by France, 1998. And then the pleasure to play there, to start for France, to score against Portugal. It's a beautiful atmosphere. I mean, it's going to be full. No French team. It's too bad, but I'm sure it will be a great occasion.
Well, we're happy to have you here today. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Giorgio Marchetti as you get down to the draw. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Pedro. Yes, we're almost ready for the draw. Michael, you have to wait just a few seconds, because I will give a quick reminder of the technical procedure, which is an easy job today because this is a completely open draw. We have no country protection, no seeded teams, and no special conditions. So the 8 bowls containing the names of the quarterfinalists are all placed in this bowl, from which they will be picked by Michael, one after the other. The first team drawn plays its first match at home against the second team drawn. And the same procedure is then repeated for the other quarterfinal matches. The calendar of the matches will be communicated soon after the draw. So, we are really ready. The teams, you all know them, but it's good to read their names. Club Atlético de Madrid, FC Bayern München, SL Benfica, Chelsea FC, Liverpool FC, Manchester City FC, Real Madrid CF, and Villarreal CF. So we are ready. The balls are here. Michael, I'll leave them in your hands.
Okay.
And we are awaiting now the first team of the quarterfinals, playing, of course, the first leg at home. And that is
Chelsea FC.
Chelsea. So we start with the reigning champions of Chelsea, the title holders, winners 2 times of the UEFA Champions League, at their 11th appearance in Champions League quarterfinal. So for Chelsea, we need now to see which team will have as opponent in the quarterfinal 1.
Real Madrid CF.
So it is Real Madrid. It will be Chelsea versus Real Madrid, with Carlo Ancelotti leading his group to the quarterfinals. Carlo has led teams to quarterfinals in 4 different decades. So congratulations, Carlo. And congratulations also to Karim Benzema, who scored, the only player who scored in 18 consecutive civil years. That's a stunning record. Congratulations to both of them. And now we can go ahead. Michael, you give us the first team of the next quarterfinal.
Manchester City FC.
And we have now Manchester City FC, the other finalist of last year, or the Porto final, in the Champions League quarterfinal for the 5th consecutive season. And for them, who do you want to draw now? Let's see. City are ready to reach the landmark of 100 matches played in Champions League. They are at 98, so with the 2 quarterfinals, they will be soon at 100.
Club Atlético de Madrid.
Manchester City will play Atlético de Madrid, so it's another challenge between England and Spain. For Atlético de Madrid, we have 3 finals in the past and 6 quarterfinals out of the 9 last seasons. So we're halfway through. We need to see which are the quarterfinals. All great ties, of course, cannot be different at this stage.
Villarreal, CF.
And now we have Villarreal, after their stunning performance in Torino a couple of days ago. 3 goals in the last 15 minutes to secure this historic qualification. They were semi-finalists, by the way, in 2006. Who are the opponents of Villarreal?
FC Bayern München.
Bayern, FC Bayern, 20 times in the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals. It's a record, 2 times more than any other team. So we are only missing 1 after Villarreal Bayern. You just need to show us the last. I think we all guess what this tie will be, but we need to see which of the 2 teams will play the first leg at home.
SL Benfica.
And this is Benfica, so the 2-time winners of Benfica, 61 and 62. They will now be waiting for this team to come to the Stadio da Luz in Lisbon in April to play quarterfinal 1.
Liverpool FC.
Liverpool, so Benfica versus Liverpool concludes the lineup of our quarterfinals, Pedro.
And let's have a look back at the full lineup of the quarterfinals after we have drawn that stage. Chelsea will take on Real Madrid. It'll be Manchester City facing Club Atlético de Madrid, Villarreal taking on Bayern Munich, and Benfica battling Liverpool. We're not done yet. Over to the semi-finals, Giorgio. Back over to you and Mikhail.
No, that's true, because today we have to know everything which will happen from now till May in the Champions League. So we draw now the pairings of the semi-finals. And this will be another integral draw among the 4 teams which will qualify out of the quarterfinals. Since, of course, these matches have to be played, we will now name the 4 teams as winners of quarterfinals 1 to winners of quarterfinal 4. Again, the first club drawn will play the first leg at home, and I leave it again to the capable hands of our friend Mikhail and legend to tell us how the semi-finals are going to unfold, how the teams will come together.
Winners of quarterfinal 2.
So, Manchester City or Atlético de Madrid will be the home team of the semi-final 1. They will now face the winners of this other quarterfinal.
The winners of quarterfinal 1.
So, the winner of quarterfinal 1 means that Manchester City or Atlético de Madrid will play Chelsea or Real Madrid. So we have a possibility of a derby or again a cross English-Spanish challenge. So we will see. Semi-final 2, please. Let's see which of the quarterfinals will be hosting the first leg at home.
The winners of quarterfinal 4.
That means Benfica or Liverpool is the home team in the first of the 2 legs. And obviously for the sake of correctness, we will draw now the last quarter-finalist to be paired with the winner of Benfica-Liverpool.
The winners of quarterfinal 3.
So, the winner of quarter-final 3, of course, to challenge Benfica or Liverpool in semi-final, we will have Villarreal or Bayern München. So just one simple and small thing to be done now, also to draw the order of the final for purely operational reasons, of course. So we will name one of the two teams as the nominal host of the final. So let's see which semi-final winner will be named first in the final.
Winners of semi-final 2.
Winners of semi-final 2 will be the so-called home team of the final, and that will be one between Benfica, Liverpool, Villarreal and Bayern. And please show us the last piece of paper of this draw for today.
Winners of semi-final 1.
Of course, one between Manchester City, Atletico de Madrid, Chelsea and Real Madrid. And with this, we know everything that will possibly happen until the final at Stade de France.
We do after that hat trick of draws, and it's time to mark your calendars. Everyone following us around the world live. The first legs of the quarterfinals will be played on the 5th and 6th of April, with the return legs scheduled for the following week, so the 12th and 13th of April as well. The semi-final first legs will take place on the 26th and 27th of April, with the return fixtures scheduled for the 3rd and 4th of May. Time for me to thank Michael Silvestre. Great to have you here. Giorgio, as always, well done. And we'll see you all very soon indeed. It's goodbye from the House of European Football here in Nyon.
Thank you to Pedro. There is confirmation of the Champions League quarter-final draw. The defending champions Chelsea have been drawn against 13-time winners of Real Madrid, who they did knock out in the semi-finals last season. Manchester City will play Atletico Madrid, who've already seen off Manchester United in this competition. The Europa League champions